Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Sun Tzu campaign. This is episode 8. We picked it up from turn 40 in the summer season of 202. So we ended our last episode by going to war with Zhuorong, who declared war on us. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, or relatively for the first time, where we didn't hear Zhuorong's story in terms of what character he is, I'll talk about it as we destroy him this episode. We did cover him when we did Yan Bai Hu's campaign because he's relative in the same area, so we kind of talked about his lore. He's quite an interesting character during this period. Our army did get a level up. Zhang Hong finally is level 3. We can do the same build, pick up resourcefulness. And this group will just keep going through, destroy them next turn. And then their task is just sweep down through Lujiang's lumberyard into the fishing port, and then we'll meet with our main force over here. They're probably going to be tasked with attacking Jiangxia and going north this way. We'll be attacking Badong lumberyard very soon, and then next turn into Jiangling, the town over here, and then into the north towards Xiangyang. Our attention's pretty much all pointed north at this point. We have pretty much pacified most of the south. This is the Han Empire. Very passive, not going to attack us back, so we're going to keep them in this situation right now. We're going to spend all our money and resources building up our commanders here, so there's no real need to expand at this point. Farther expansion is just going to yield us some very low level commanders where we have to build up, and it's going to hurt our corruption everywhere else. So better to just focus this part of the map. And Cao Cao is actually at war with us because of our battles against the Han Empire, so we're probably going to have to go through this way and just make a giant push towards the western parts of the Central Plains, and that would be a nice place for us to continue. We do have someone who's unhappy with us, it seems. Li Jue, a little bit unhappy sitting at court. We can just summon him out. That's not a big problem. We do have a potential rebellion after the La Ba festival finishes. We got the Good Omen event for a holiday, so plus 10 public order everywhere. I think Li Jue will get along just fine with Zhang Liao, so they can just sit here for a little bit, and we'll probably send out Chen Gong just because he has patience in probably a second army, just so they're not in the same army and being angry with each other. And we'll summon him, a bit later when we need him, when the rebellion actually happens. In the meantime, we do have this battle that we're gonna saved from last episode. This will just be a quick delegate. I think I'm gonna use... Who should I use to... I should use them to siege, because they have more movement next turn to reach the town. They have... This army behind has less movement, so we can actually make them reinforce kind of this turn here, and then they can continue to move a little farther into the next turn so they can get to the town easier. Medium casualty? Kind of don't want to take medium casualty. I think we'll just fight it and cut it out. We do have siege weapons and excellent generals, so I don't think we should have medium casualty at all. So see you guys at the end. Alrighty. We lost 2 men. The archers got to us a little bit, but that's fine. That's still basically no casualties. We'll replenish that up clearly before the end of before the start of next turn. Sun Quan reached rank 3, which will help us contribute more to shared expertise. It's getting ridiculous, but we love it. Yeah, I think we set him up for a future leadership role. Go get flexibility, perhaps. This is one that's really not that needed, but does give instinct, which is not the worst one to get. Or we can just come down from this way and just skip out on the faction support. This is needed. Yeah, maybe we actually go this way and grab that one. Alright, we want this army to move up. Now, I'm holding back to give them a full retinue until we see more danger, which we will see. I'm pretty sure Liu Bao has a couple full stacks running around. So once we take Jiangling, we'll recruit an army. We'll save up some money for that as well. We did get a level 3 lumberyard, which it's maxed out. That's good. This is probably the point where the AI will attack us as well. AI really like to attack bottom lumberyard, as we have learned during the Sun Jian campaign. We do have one open assignment. Xiao Qiao is working. Lu Fan is working. Lu Meng, Da Qiao. Lady Wu. Lady Wu need to boost industry in Jianye. That's what she needs to do. There we go. And that's it. We do have a ton of buildings to build. I really wish we have more administrators, but most of the administrator need to be unlocked with this position becoming level 8. We'll get one more, and then there's a few more that we can unlock through missions here. We basically need 2 female. Oh, yeah, 2 not female, 2 any gender rank 5 commanders. Basically, Sun Quan needs to level up to rank 5. We can do it, you know, or Da Qiao perhaps, one of them. We can probably share expertise on them to make it happen, just so we get 2 more administrators to make all these things a lot cheaper. Over here, State Workshop. And then, yeah, let's do that first. It'll give that a discount, And then we probably want to make this a small city private workshop and then keep building from that point on. Alright, this is the whole reason we got it, for the harbor and the faction-wide effect. Extra seasonal deployment. Oh, Jianye is actually full built at our current point without reforms. We could definitely upgrade it 2 more times here to go for the tall build, but we're reform locked on these 2 buildings as well as these. We might actually wait because our food is not that healthy right now either. Over here, it's time to build the state workshop. Go for the corruption reduction. Food boost. This one needs to be the inn. We have 2 builds here. And then we're poor. That needs to be a state workshop. Yep, and then we're just poor. Okay, let's see. Turncoat situation, still pretty similar to before. And they have moved. We can give him general of the left to save us of the right to save us a little bit of money. We can actually see how much money real quick. This army is costing us, oh, let's see, 1146, 1352, so 2704, 3850, and 5% discount on top of that, please. We're at 5499. Pop this in. All right, that's about 300-ish. No, 207, 208. That's not bad. We'll take whatever discount we can get because it is quite expensive here. And that's about it. Let's continue here. They are indeed taking turns asking us to join the coalition. If you remember, Lu Bu first asked us to join this coalition to bring balance, then Zan Ba, and now Zhang Ye. We're still going to say no. Ma Teng declare war on the Dong separatist. Liu Biao and Liu Bei. Peace treaty. They were at war? Interesting. I hope Liu Biao stays alive, or else Liu Bei might confederate him, which is not something I want to see. Okay, so the southwest is fighting the west. That's good. Zhanglu got liberated. Interesting. So we see that Huang Zu actually wiped out He Yi over here, which means Huang Zu is very likely on the battlefield. That is a good sign for us. Oh, craftsman's also a great item for us. Our administrators, actually, Zhang Liao doesn't, they both have good items. This one's not that good because public order is not what we need. It's a silver item, but it's not what we need for this commander here. For peasantry commanders down the line, perhaps this would be good. if we have any peasantry commander, we play Cang Wu. But right now, I think this is a better swap. Even though stat-wise, it's going to take away a lot of the... I mean, authority and cunning is not really what he needs. And Zhang Liao's item that gives 8k population growth is super underrated. And that's why Poyang has 2 build slots and Jianye still doesn't. So let's do that. We are able to attack the town this turn. We're going to try to get everyone there because we want the experience to be shared. Wait, I know it's an easy take. It's just a town. But these guys need to come here too. Alright, we'll delegate this right now. Zhou Yu's ambition. So if we finish Jiangling and Xiangyang, capturing all 4 of the counties, we get 50% ammunition for all artillery unit and 30% firing rate for artillery. So they'll be faster hitting and also have a lot more ammo to hit with. Very powerful. Not very hard to do. It's part of our path here too. His main army is here. So I'm guessing 2 turns. We'll start recruiting some units here soon. We'll see what we recruit. We probably won't recruit the mercenary infantry until the very end. Any chance we can... We can't. We have no movement. I want to peek out a little bit, but I don't think there's an army there. We'll debate whether we want to recruit a force or not. But out over here on our eastern front, we'll talk about Zhurong's faction as we wipe them out. We'll have the officers lead the attack, and these guys will just reinforce. So historically, Zhurong was a clerk who worked for Tao Qian. Tao Qian owned what's called the Xu province, which is this region right here. Guangling, Pengcheng, Donghai, this region right here. And he was in charge of collecting taxes for the region. And what he did after collecting taxes is a fairly rich region. Is he didn't turn in the taxes. He brought the tax with him and ran off down to this region here where he promoted Buddhism. So this is the early stages of Buddhism coming into China. And he was a big fan of it, even though he wasn't like this kind Buddhist person. He just somehow really liked the idea of Buddhism, even though I don't think he practiced what he preached. But he spent a lot of money. I mean, tons and tons of money. We're talking about hundreds of millions of the copper to host these festivals, to build temples, to build these golden Buddha statues, to have, free food given out to the civilians, like basically all good Buddhist things. He promoted that. And he lived here for a while. And then he went to Guangling's administrator, and the administrator hosted, a feast for his honor. And during the feast, he saw how rich Guangling region is and relatively peaceful because it's far away from the conflicts in the Central Plain. So during the feast, he and his men actually murdered the administrator and took over Guangling. Not in terms of just taking over the commandery, because you just kill an administrator and just gain control with a few hundred men. They basically just killed the administrator, looted the treasury, took the treasure, and then ran south. And they rinsed and repeated their administrator killing technique 2 more times in the south before they finally killed one of the administrator under Liu Yao. And Liu Yao got really mad at him for killing one of his administrators, since Liu Yao is the governor of the Yang province, so the overarching governor of this region. He sent the army in and basically cleared Zhurong out, and Zhurong lost the fight and ran into the mountains to join the Shanyue people, or people who don't pay taxes, and those people hated him too, because I'm sure, as you can get from the killing your host during a feast, he's not a nice guy, and those people killed him and turned his head into Liu Yao, so that ends his life. But his legacy of promoting Buddhism in this region of China went on even till today. So a big Buddhist hub in China, a lot of beautiful temples, all thanks to this guy during, 200 AD. Although all the money came from, not really glorious means, stealing tax money, killing administrator, and looting the treasuries. And we're not going to mind finishing him off. I still don't understand why we're getting such bad delegate value for this army. This army is insane. It's not like we have cavalry and they have spears. We have shielded front line, longer range archers and longer range artillery. I think I just have to fight this just to not take any casualty. Yeah, see you guys at the end. Let's go. Alrighty. Well, we lost a few. Their archers got into range and shot a few of our men. Just a few, though. Wait, how did we lose 17? How did a couple of these guys die? Must be a fire thing. Must have caught something ourselves on fire. Because they were really far from their reach. Anyhow, they'll heal up. And even though Zhou Rong's faction is not destroyed, I'm assuming he has an army somewhere running around. Because we didn't see any resistance. But highly likely, either he'll show up to suicide again, or we can probably force a peace deal with him quite soon. We can also kind of look at all the alliances that's forming. There's the Liu Bei, Kongrong, Zhengjiang, Qing province type of alliance of the Lotus Tree. Coalition to bring balance. Our uncle is in that. Lu Bu is there. Zhang Yan, Zan Ba, bandits. Gong Sun Zan. And Tian Kai's old faction, which is now taken over by Gong Sun Zan's son, Gong Sun Xu. He should be around here. Coalition to bring balance. And then everyone else is soloing. Alright. So, huge value here. I don't think he has land. There's no need to really vassalize him because of that. If he has any type of money, right, we'll empty him out. Let's ask for like 5,000. Okay, that's way too much. See, per turn is actually dangerous, but because he can actually, faction can just get destroyed because he doesn't have land. So I feel like it's better to just ask for a bunch of cash up front. Like that. We'll take 2,900 for the 17 men that we lost right here. And then we'll leave him be, because we kind of got the north bank of the Yangtze River covered. Alright, quick war over, and the armies can now peacefully move along this way, and then probably pop into, actually they can pop into the water next turn and sail, be a little faster, and go to Lujiang's lumberyard to take care of that situation. We have made landfall. We got a little bit of extra gold in that negotiation, also to give them an army build-up. We need a little bit of fund if we want to focus on building up our commanderies as well. We might have to give up a little bit to do that. There's no new characters, and we saw the new items already. I would still like to build some of these up. Lu Meng. Preferably we give him something to do. Maybe in Dongou, just because the timing works out perfectly here. Keep him busy. Changsha wise, really don't want to keep it as a town. So I think we'll spend money here. This can honestly wait a little bit. It's just a food production. 840. Yeah, we're holding back a lot of our construction. Jiangling livestock farm is burning. Someone's sieging it. Ah, we didn't get the He Yi faction destroy notification, so He Yi must have still an army over here. That's my guess. This we should upgrade, keep it safe. Yangzhou we can wait. Everything else can sort of wait, and what we can't wait here is I want to handmade guards. I want to trebuchets, but actually, I actually want 2 onyx dragons as well. Let's do 2 of these. 2 of these. His army can wait because we're just recruiting these. That can happen like right before. So the rest of the cash we can actually use on building up our commandery. Jian, not in a rush. That's it. 850. Maybe not. That's it. Now we have what? 16? Cutting it close there. Alright. La Ba Festival, still a few turns. Yep. And it's harvest season. Taking a peek which one we didn't do. Liu Bao's Spy. That's not going to happen. We're just going to reset it at next spring. We do have 55, shared expertise again. We could upgrade him so that he's tier 5, rank 5, so he can get next tier. But the bonuses for spying, I'm not so keen about. I'd rather upgrade some of these. Extra assignment doesn't sound bad, but he need to hit rank 8. He need to hit rank 8. I really like this bonus. Income from all source and faction-wide corruption reduction. Even though it's probably maxing out at like 3%, I still think it's quite nice. This one's not bad either. This one's good. Honestly, Administrator's really good, but Handan's not doing anything for us, which is something I'm worried about. Trade agreement, trade influence. We can also give it to Sun Ce, just so that he get his abilities faster. But it doesn't actually help the faction. Well, actually it does help the faction, because he doesn't have flexibility yet. Alright, let's max him out now. There's no one else that I really want, so there we go. It's not enough to boost him a level. He's missing like 30k. See, but now he's only missing 2,000. So that's a huge boost. Alright, we're good. Zhou Yu, he did take away his item a couple turns ago. Just seeing if there's anything else we can give him. Give him the water clock for replenishment boosts, because the troops are actually replenishing. Might as well. He has the health of a sentinel. Give him the sword of a sentinel as well. Alright, we don't have money. We give all the items. Jiang Qing lost the item. He might be sad. Not sure. 32. Alright, we're good. We need to get some, rank up so the satisfaction isn't an issue. We're about to be Duke. So let's continue. A coalition offer with the Dong separatists? No way. Alright. Cao Cao and Zanba pieced out. Liu Bei pieced out. He Yi got declared war on. So it wasn't the He Yi's Yellow Turban sieging it. It was just standard Yellow Turban rebels. And they took it, which means we can take it from them. Probably no rush. We probably want to wait one more turn so the mustering still kicks in. We can just take a peek. Oh, He Yi is here. We're not at war with He Yi. But he might have some item. Oh, a concubine. Okay. We have a goal here now. We're going to have to peel that from him. We don't know what he has. We're not at war with him. But we know he is. How many sets of patience do we have? 1 set. Tremple doesn't have it. We can use shared expertise next turn so that he can get it. What about this army? Oh, we'll have 3. 3 patience is enough. 75% plus our men of merit, 105%. That should mean we can capture him. Perfect. Get that concubine from him, and then our satisfaction problem will evaporate. Guan Chun, Hu Feng, Zhe Yue. No one that we really want. Zhe Yue is Zhe Rong's daughter, I believe. Probably left the faction because, Dad owns no land now. She is a bandit character. She's just a little old, so we're not going to recruit her. We already recruited one. Alright, so we'll leave this army alone. They're not going to be doing very much. This army here, however, need to get busy. I think the best way is to actually sail. It's going to be fastest. They can probably go super sail here. And we want to hit the lumberyard as fast as we can. Yeah, we can ignore those two men. Same logic. See how fast we can get here. Maybe 3 turns to attack, but we'll try our best here. Probably ambush them, just so we have vision on them. We're not at war with He Yi, so I doubt he'll come towards us. If someone else kills him before, it'd just be unfortunate. Alright, we'll start with, whatever makes us the most money, we'll focus on the most right now. Chenggong go back in to boost commerce. It's really reform lock more than anything. Like, even if we upgrade to higher tier, yeah, we can get this upgraded. But this we can't do anything about. This we can't do anything about. This so basically we're upgrading twice for just one building. It's not worth. We'll wait till we get more reforms and spend the money elsewhere. Let's upgrade that. Laba should be over soon. Yeah, one more turn, and then we can wait for a rebellion here. Yuzhang, we're just going to do food and industry for corruption reduction here. Not going to go super fancy, but we do want things to be small city. 2,400 is a little pricey. Want to get this faction-wide commerce going. And we do want to get corruption reduction going as well. And that's all our gold. Do we need to move closer? I mean, we can't, because the bridge, we have to go through this city to attack him anyways. The question is, should we attack this turn? We give up mustering, but we're not at war with him, so taking this wouldn't actually affect our relationship with him. And then we can declare war and attack next turn, even without being full health. That speeds up the chance of us getting this item. And this is just a joke of an army here. Maybe that is the way to do it. Yeah, there's no need to wait for us. The only threat is bumping into a huge Huang Zu army, but I doubt he has a huge army. Alright, we're gonna commit these guys to the city attack. Alright, hold on. We'll move our generals over. I don't see a Huang Zu army right here. We're gonna have to fight this and cut it out too, because we really can't take casualties, especially if we want to fight that. So see you guys at the end again. Alrighty. Easy enough fight. I think we lost one cavalry charging up, but that's about it. We have a level up. Okay. I hope it's Chenpu. It's not. It's us. Sun Ce. Okay, we get reach, which is awesome. Now the question is, we can technically declare war and trap them in our influence circle. Maybe pump out 3 of these guys and force the fight this turn with 2 patience skills rather than 3. It's a little less than what we would like to see. But maybe... Hold on, what if we swap for a general that also had patience? Okay, Yu Fan is... Yeah, he's on break from assignments this turn. He should be going back in for assignments, but he's not currently... Or did we put Chen Gong back instead? We might have. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. He needs a level up. Chen Gong also has the patient skill. So we could leverage it. But I don't know if he will escape or not. They have night battle is the other question. Alright, we're gonna leverage the situation a little bit. So Sun Quan will get swapped for Chen Gong for now. This army will go into the city. We're not gonna attack them. We will declare war on him. We have a deal with what? When did we sign a non-aggression pact with He Yi? I don't think the world will mind us breaking a deal with the Yellow Turbans. Maybe I sold a deal to him a while back. So I believe he can't run. He has to fight us. And we have 3 sets of patients right here with on our 3 strategists. So if he attacks us to get out of this range, we'll be able to pick him up that way. And he can't single that army out. Oh, he still can. He can night battle the livestock farm. Ooh. That's the risk we have to take, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe the safer thing to do is put them slightly behind the livestock farm. That way they can't actually reach them. But if they attack us, we'll get the reinforcement. Like, put them slightly behind, because they can't get out of his circle. Let's see if that works. Alright, 700 gold, nothing to build. I don't know if we want to pump out a few units. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Any deal we can sign? Oh, we have 2 more trade routes. When did this happen? Did we rank up to Duke and I just didn't know it? No. Maybe just from this level up process here on Zhangzhou. Yeah, probably. And probably didn't notice we had extras and no one asked us about it. Ma Teng, Yuan Shu, Wu Jing. We'll trade with our uncle. He is poor though, from what I remember. 69 gold per turn. Wow, he is really poor. Do you have any items you can give us, uncle? Nope. I mean, there's nothing we can do for you. You are someone else's vassal. Hold on. Alright, Ma Teng's rather lucrative. Ma Chao's available. We can steal him with Lady Wu. It's hard to say no to this deal. Receive marriage. I'm gonna use this to lure him to the faction and just divorce right away. Not that we need another vanguard, but this is pretty amazing option here. Oh, for once they actually want a lot for the marriage. Alright, then we won't actually call Ma Chao our stepdad, because that's not a great situation. And also I think the untrustworthiness is hurting us a little bit here. We can win this without Ma Chao. We can fight him we can get him some other way. Right, we can't get any cash from him either. Give him a fan. So at least we get paid something. I'll still want per turn, I think. Just for the better deal. I don't think we need those 2 units. Like, he's not going to give us 1,400 gold, right? So it's better to take per turn here. I don't want to trade with him just because we're probably going to go to war with him. And also his value is less than Wu Jing's value. So even if Wu Jing doesn't want to pay us much, or he can't pay us much, we'll take whatever he can pay us. Wow, he only has 690. He's willing to pay us like 450-ish. What a generous man. That's the definition of generous. When you don't have much, but you give. Alright. Oh, we have so many options. Zhang Lu just became independent. Never mind, not willing to pay us. I don't mind a good relationship with them, because down the line we can follow history and vassalize them. Anyone willing to pay us an outsized amount so that we can get a really good deal here? There we go. 75. 79. Alright, never mind. I like to pick, northern factions far away. Zhang Lu is a maybe. Liu Bei is a maybe. What's wrong with you? You have a pretty big territory. 43.8. Okay. Alright. We're gonna use the money we got to recruit 3 of these. Just to be safe. Alright, let's continue here. Okay, a free non-aggression pact. That's not our style. Alright, good. He couldn't move, so he's stuck here. He just encamped to get some supplies. Cao Cao and Yuan Shu getting together. I mean, they're both our enemies. Zhou Tai picked up energetic. That's a great trait. Lu Su picked up honest. Also a great trait. Let's see what to do. We can just fight them, but first we probably want to use our shared expertise on Chen Po so he can pick up a level so that we can use patience on him as well, just as an extra guarantee that we can capture him for the item. Also, Da Qiao leveled up. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the similar leadership build style, but first assignments for her because she's probably not coming to the battlefield for a little bit. Chen Po grabs patience. Alright, now it's just fingers crossed and let us get this battle going. 29% chance of capture. I think this is before all the patience is applied, so I feel like pretty good about this. They don't have any items. They can just die. Everyone's low health. We're going to showcase this one because it is He Yi's last stand. Let's go. Alrighty, so they're encamped, which is kind of like, waiting to die. Although our reinforcement comes from that side, this is clearly the best side to line up for the attack. It's snowing and fogging. Not the best weather. I don't know if they'll charge out or not, but regardless, we're going to put our trebuchets and siege weapons very close. They're not fully replenished. We actually have a front line. Now these are a great front line as well. We'll put them one to each side. We're talking about only 20% melee block range block chance. That's their base. If we have them on melee, a commander, a yellow general, they will be 40% because you get that from nobility boost. But even this tier is really good because they added this missile resistance for all melee cavalry. So even though you don't have such high range block chance as most melee cavalry do, you still have a great ability to resist the missile damage done to you. They're not going to come out this fight. We don't need them. Chen Po in the front. Zhou, you can chill. And we can roar at enemies at any time. We don't need anything else. Let's go. Are they going to come out? Oh, they will charge to their death. What a glorious death. He Yi has unbreakable, so he is going to have to go down this fight. He does have resiliency, so he should be okay. The garrison from the livestock farmers also showed up. We'll just let our... Wait, why are they facing... Oh, they just stepped back a little bit for no reason. Just going to be a sea of fire that they're stepping into. I predict the generals would die to it as well. That random arrows from the tower. One general down. How do they have some full health archers in the back that's not coming out? Because they see troops on the other side, so they think we're attacking from two sides. That's so silly. Joltai, activate, go. So he's gonna stay full healed, not tired, and just keep charging in. Well, they're actually getting close to our front line. Oh, He Yi's last charge. They're not facing the right way. What are they doing? You see the charge reflect? Because we give that title to Chen Po. So that actually knocks the enemy generals off their horse, even though these are just purple infantry, which normally can't do that. Alright, we have a roar ability. What are we doing? Goodbye. He full healed. He used his... What did he use to full heal? Fallen relative. Oh, he was married. Where's Joltai? Oh. They're charging at them. That's interesting. Oh, he routed one of our guys? Who did he rout? Oh, there's cavalry that broke through. What are we doing? We're looking at the, you know, sea of death, and we can't see units coming out at us. I mean, it is foggy. I blame that. I lost our mount. Yeah, but we're not going to die here. Back to the more interesting fight. Stay down. Stay down. Look at that last bit of crawling. Alright, turn over your concubine. We're proud that you cried for your wife when she, or probably wife when she died, but we're going to end this. Chen Po is going to give himself range block chance buff. And he's going to charge into enemy tower. Finish that off. Chase that. Let's end this battle. These guys have unbreakable, I believe, so we'll have to kill every last single one of them. And they're running away from us at the moment. Come on, catch them. 38 speed. The 101, 107 speed is before the horse. I wonder what their speed is after the horse, because clearly we're not catching up to them right now. Chen Po, maybe we need you. Oh man, look at this group, so stubborn. Oh, we killed one person got caught. We're gonna lose vision. There we go, we made it. The bosses are here. Hide and go seek around the tree. Oh! Losing your horse has one advantage. You get really cool execution animations on regular troop as well. Alright, that's it. Alrighty. It was a little sloppy. Let's see if we get the capture though. We captured her, but not He Yi. Oh, maybe he's still on the field. I don't care about her. No, concubine. No. King Ear for the music event. Get some experience. We'll wait a turn for him to bounce back. Is Huang Zu on the field? Huang Zu is on the field. We can do our mission. Revenge for our father. We can ignore this army for a turn. And take care of this first. Perfect. Because they're so deep in the... I'm kind of worried that they would just suicide into the farm without giving us a chance to fight them again. That's what I'm worried about. But this is too good of opportunity. We have to take this. Move them into reinforcement. Ooh, Liu Biao as well. Huang Zhong. Okay. Everyone's injured. I don't know who they're fighting. Were they fighting them all together and they just never healed? Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, you know, concubine's not that important. Killing Huang Zu, revenging for our father, is much more important. Let's go. Let's do it. We gotta actually have the killing blow on him with Sun Ce. So let's fight him out here. Alrighty. We're gonna... Same idea. Pick a nice open spot. And we're also gonna be careful with our siege weapons a little bit, because we want to get Sun Ce to kill Huang Zu and not have our siege weapon accidentally destroy him. So we might give them a little more space than before. Just barely scratch the front. We have even less trebuchets because they took damage last battle. Their cavalry somehow snuck around while we were busy admiring our flaming attacks on the enemy. We might have to take a bit of damage to pull this off, but we'll try it. I know he's not going to duel us, but... How much health does he have? 9k, so he shouldn't die to like a random flaming ball. Come on. He's running at us. It's our chance. There we go. 7k. Activate. Go in the town. Archers, stop. Whoever's shooting at him, don't shoot. Okay, I don't think anyone's shooting at him. Good. Stay on him. We're getting hit by tower, getting hit by him, but that's fine. No. Stay away from this fight. We might even lose with the tower damage. Come on, gotta revenge your dad. Revenge your dad. Ah, chase. Oh, crap. He's gonna bounce back once he gets out of tower range. He also bounced back. Alright, come to us. Maybe we get Zhou Yu killed to heal him a little bit. Oh, he's fine. Alright, try number 2. 400, we just need one hit. We'll give you a range block chance just so you don't die from the arrows. Come on, we'll go with you. Just give you a little morale boost. Come on, you can do it. Just one charge. There we go. Yeah, we'll take that. We're out. We can chill. We don't even need to roar. Let our men die a little bit. Who cares at this point? Charge. Got what we came here for. And I doubt his son, even with Fallen Relative and Fallen Oathorn buff and Admin Resolve, can beat Chenpu with the White Tiger's Claw plus 88% melee evasion. Wipe them out. Go through. Zhou Yu, come on. Fight these people. They've done their job. We're killing our own men. Alright, it's just this general. He activated the... Let's see how much... He got 108 when he activates the extra 50%. So it's still quite impressive. But that only lasts a little bit, my friend. It's already gone. Back to 58. We're always 88. Alright, 5.1. Come on, get him killed. Let me see an execution with the twin tiger claw right here. The white tiger claw, I guess. Finish him. This is the problem with Sentinel versus... Ooh, took both his arm out. Well, the problem with Sentinel versus Sentinel combat is that it takes so long. Alrighty. That was a nice pickup. Alrighty, and we became Duke at the same time. So, good news all around. We got the achievement for You Killed My Father, Prepare to Die. And we also increased ourselves to Duke. Huang Zu is killed. Legacy of Wu mission completed. Now we're officially at plus 12 reckless luck per turn just passively. So, I mean, it's about to be filled up anyways, so it's not really relevant here. But it's just nice to get that completed. Sun Ce, alas, avenges his father, destroying Huang Zu's faction. 5,000 ink copper added. Now, Liu Bao's all that's left. I kind of want to just keep them in place. I'm a little worried about him chasing us. It also depends on night battle situation here. Yeah, Wisdom River usually means they have night battle because the night battle skill is right above this. So the best option might actually be to attack them and then just pull the backspace trick. So we hide somewhere right here. So they can't really like access us without going through them, and they play suicide into us with 2 sets of patience skills. So I think that could work out in our favor. And backspace. So they can't move. He can't suicide into the commandery. He could come after us and we could just retreat, and I think we can get out. I don't want a labor building here. I do want to convert this, but we can't because we don't have the reform. But I think we can just keep their version for a little bit. It's not that bad. Okay. And we want this to a small city. We're gonna go this. Okay. Not the most efficient army setup, but a very nice army setup that features most of our unique units. Mercenary infantry, mercenary cavalry, handmade guard plus tiger guard. Could probably use mercenary archers here for just pure, Wu power, but Onyx Dragons are just so good and we went for it, so might as well do it. Our armies in the river here can continue to move. Liu Bei. What is he doing, my friend? There's no... Are you at war with anyone down south? I'm just curious. He Yi. Ah, he's hunting. He can walk away from his home territory if he wants. Someone wants to attack him. It's his loss. Alright, so I think we'll just use the regular stance just to land, and we'll attack next turn. Perfect. And they can take it easy too, because they just need to be in reinforcement range by next turn. Okay. Now these guys, waiting for a rebellion like crazy. We'll get one soon. And we can focus the rest of our income on our build-up. We do get a Prime Minister slot now. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We have a chance to shuffle the board because we can throw people around. This character will give us his background bonus for a few turns before we become king. So we're looking for like a really good... Let's just look through here. Looking for a really good background bonus. Public order, garbage. Spear charge. Actually, Li Jue has a pretty good bonus. The satisfaction hit we can't take right now because it's just we're not suited right at this point. Retinue upkeep, +4 morale, plus defense. The retinue upkeep would be welcome, but our economy is not our weak point. Range damage is nice. Melee evasion is nice. Taishi still looking. I guess I'm looking for either a champion or a strategist. We could also decide to stick our brother there. Not for his bonuses, just so that he's in our court, so we can upgrade him using shared expertise, because you need to be in the court to take shared expertise. We probably also want to transfer maybe heir over to him. Prime Minister. He's mainly spying bonus. Actually, Zhang Zhao's 15 satisfaction would be really nice. Like everyone would be taken care of immediately. And then also +4 satisfaction for disciplinarian. Actually, I'm sold on that. And then 5% trade influence is not bad. Let's do it. Let's throw Zhang Zhao as Prime Minister. That's definitely what Sun Ce wanted, right? Sun Ce left Zhang Zhao and Zhou Yu as the two advisors for Sun Quan on his deathbed, and all internal matters goes to Zhang Zhao, all external matter goes to Zhou Yu. So clearly that's kind of a Prime Minister role. Let's throw him here. And we have an opening for Grand Tutor. We could throw... We should throw Sun Quan into our court. That's what we should definitely do. We can throw him there. No, we should throw... if we throw Sun Quan into this group, then we can have one of each class for invoke faction, which might be the best situation here. Alright, Chen Gong's a smart guy. I want to get him out of this position somehow. And if we throw Sun Quan there, we lose that possibility. Sun Quan goes... I can't shuffle any of the bottom group. He might have to just stay here. We'll make Sun Quan Grand Excellency. Grand Architect sounds like a poor job. Alright, that's our new court. A little less peasantry income than before, which is totally fine. And we get the satisfaction boost on everyone. And now we can throw shared expertise at him to get him to rank 5, which will complete another Legacy of Wu mission, which will help us gain the administrator slots that we sorely need, plus assignments. So all good things. Alright, so that took care of things quickly, and now we can focus on our building. Still sort by income. Gonna wait on that. We do have an extra build. We could try to go tall here, but once again, our problem is reforms. It's not actually how tall our commandery is. So we're gonna patiently wait. We do want everything to be a city build to the very least. Yeah, same situation here. Small city is what we need. Like at the minimum, go for corruption reduction. Upgrade the town. We still have 3,000. Feeling relatively rich right now. And so much for feeling rich. That's it. Okay. I'm not so scared of Liu Bao coming attack us, although I think we placed him in the right spot to stay safe. I expect Yasu's event to trigger. Although we're not the first to Duke, I still think he joins the player when the player becomes Duke. Let's continue. Oh, do we have trade routes? Alright, we don't gain trade route from that. We just gain trade route from the court. So we're safe. Let's continue. Zhang Ji knows how we like to work. He's offering us money for a non-aggression pack. He is over here in Shangyong. He owns the weaponsmith. We can't trade territories with him yet. He's scared of us by the numbers we see here. So I think we can wait till we own Xiangyang's toolmaker and see if we can ask him for a trade of territories with this deal. So we're going to wait. Reject. Alright, He Yi indeed has come to suicide with Huang Shao. Okay, he summoned one to replace the dead general. It's a close delegate victory. Add 50% plus 80% capture chance. Fingers crossed. We'll just delegate. There's no reason to fight this. He's still alive, so we still have more chances to capture if we don't have him. We got Huang Shao. He's a great general. We had a blast playing him, but oh man. So is the sword worth it, or is 900 income worth it? I actually think the 900 income is more worth it. And we have another chance to capture him too. Okay. See, Zhou Rong died, I think. Yeah, faction's gone. That's why we took the lump sum instead of the per turn payment. Insubordination. Great. So Taishitsu has a unhappy event. I think this is because one of his traits. These are just random things. Probably from intimidation. Yeah, we maimed him back then when he was serving under Liu Yao. Anyhow, that's fine. We have enough satisfaction to keep him happy. He's in a court position, and then the plus 15 from Zhang Zhao, actually plus 20 from Zhang Zhao, definitely come in handy here. So we still have another shot at He Yi. Our last shot. Let's make it count. We're gonna leave Liu Bao alone here. We're gonna send our army straight for Xiangyang Toolmaker, because we have a second army coming anyways to cover this front from over here. Actually, we can do this part first. They can attack, which is great. We'll let them lead the attack then. Alright, low damage finally. I mean, it's a level 1 lumberyard, so. Liu Bei is pumping armies this way just to kill that one thing. Alright, the reason why they took it is because then this army can just head over and maybe kick off the siege where they can just come in as reinforcement by a forced march. Just to get it a little closer here. Get back on the road. Time to finish them. If we don't catch him, we don't catch him. He has unbreakable, so even if we fight it, we have to kill him. So just fingers crossed we get the item. Yeah, we did it. Concubine. There we go. Alright. He is destroyed. Liu Bei's army has no reason to come here now. Please leave. Now, who should take the concubine? He will stay with the Forge Master. I think Zhang Zhao actually can take the concubine. Because the trader does help, but not that much. And concubine gives 6 cunning, so that helps him even more on the battlefield. We don't have a cunning horse, which is really sad. Oh, we do have a good weapon for him. He has a good one right now, but we also have a spear. The spear is probably better for him. Luojun already has one of these. We don't have any champions except for Luojun. So sad. Ling Tong is not joining us. He's the only relevant Wu general that's actually a champion. I don't see him, so we just have to keep waiting. Oh, she's Yan Yu's wife, the assassin that we recruited. I mean, I know she's not a spy because she's willing to spy for us. So there's nothing to worry about, even though she's assassin title there. Alright, we're going to send our army here. I want to take this as quickly as possible to trade territories with Shang Yong's leader Zhang Ji. So we're going to throw all our armies this way. Now, Liu Bao's probably healing around here. Our army should come down in 2-3 turns towards the town. Hopefully by that time we'll be a small city so that we can stay safe from being sieged. We do have faction council one more time. This is aborted. Build a temple. We might actually build a temple for the reform going forward, so that's possible. School's rough. Forge alliance. Yeah, in your dreams, Taishitsu. Okay, 2 temple mission. Move any okay, that's easy. Here. Done. Move him back. Pick up a reform. Alright, we finally got that. We're reform locked. We're looking for level 4 state workshops and private workshop. So we're getting that. And then we're going to go for the level 4 inns. And then probably build our temple and actually go for either this. Or maybe we'll go down, get a couple more administrators, which are always nice. Mining reform is needed. Copper mine reform is needed. So many things are needed. But that reform should free up a lot of our builds. See, we actually didn't need to go tall. We just needed better reforms here. Actually, this first. Yu Zhang has 2 builds as well. 1.1 million population. Yeah, we have ridiculous faction population growth bonuses from like all of the missions we're doing. Support from peasantry. And then like I think we have a few other bonuses from like our court positions that's giving like population. It's like nuts. Population growth everywhere. Like our economy's off the charts. And we get extra build orders. Let's build that. We have what, 5,000-ish left? Yeah, let's build that. Because it's not going tall, so it's actually better to build the balanced route. I would like a state workshop here, but I guess that's not really an option. Level 4 trade port. That can wait. There's no multipliers. There's no multipliers in Guangling because we don't own the commandery, so it's not that great. Yeah, I think we upgrade that. Oh, we have 2 builds here. That's right. Perfect. Very efficient with our gold situation. Let's see here. Guess he doesn't join us because we weren't the first Duke. That's fine. I don't really need Jiaxu. Next turn we can use that. Let's end turn here. Shi Huang wants to offer us a free non-aggression pack, not our MO. Just spoke too soon. Dashu is coming. The lore of power. I mean, we'll welcome him. Another, legendary character, unique model. Why not? The man with the super tall hat. Very cunning. Cao Cao strategist. Liu Bao's here to ruin our plans by marching out here. But as we see, he can't actually reach our commandery, so we might give him a turn to move forward. Liu Bei's army is pulling back, I believe, but it's kind of congesting the way here. We can't reinforce in time. What level is this? If it's low enough, we could just delegate a win here. I hope we can. Alright, good. Alright, and we'll use that as our save point and end our episode here. We'll continue next time. We have full control of the north and south bank of the Yangtze River, at least up till this point. We're going to send this army sailing instead of walking now to come over here to defend perhaps the large town. We'll ignore him because he doesn't have enough movement. We'll move on and take the toolmaker, try to trade for the weapon craftsman here, and then we're looking to complete our collection of Xiangyang, which will finish Zhou Yu's ambition for 50% extra ammo and 30% extra firing rate on all siege weapons. And then it's just, capture some jade and then go into conflict with Cao Cao, who has a bunch of good champions. Perhaps we can persuade them to come over with our group of men of merit, plus all our patience officers. We might look to start another army here. We're going to put Sun Quan back, and then maybe Chen Gong with a few more other generals to follow around so that we always have full patience passive on the enemy when we fight them. Things are going great. Can't really complain. The south is pretty much pacified. Shi Wu's doing us a favor, colonize this land, and after he finish, we'll crush him and take them over. Meanwhile, in the north, most people love us. Obviously, Yuan Shu doesn't, and Cao Cao doesn't. Liu Bao is about to end, perhaps in the next episode, maybe one or two episodes away, and then we'll be fighting Cao Cao, and then we'll pick whenever we want to destroy Yuan Shu, and then we'll finish him off, and continue our conquest of the rest of China here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you all next time. Bye!